Well, I keep getting sent to my predators to turn them into themselves. This is stupid. I'm being sent around in circles because nobody who works for the government feels that they should be held responsible when they break the law. Neither do any of their coworkers. They believe that all of them should be allowed to harm innocent people whenever they want. Meanwhile, these people allowed me to be harmed to the point that it is impossible to turn in the sheer quantity of abuse that there is. They ignored me when it was possible. And I have to continue trying to turn these predators into themselves alone. If you've ever had a friend or family member actually fight for you when you were being harmed, then you know something that I've never, ever known. Nobody cares if I'm harmed, and nobody ever will. These agencies work together to try to push their victims to commit suicide. When you try to turn them in, you're not allowed to speak. They want to talk over you. They want to interrupt you and then accuse you of interrupting. They interrupt so many times that you literally have to talk 200 miles an hour just so you can at least say that you told them. Sure, they're not going to listen, but at least you said it. But it doesn't matter because they're going to talk over anything they don't want to hear. Tried to get my friends and family members to take a look at the evidence and help me to turn it in. But none of them ever tried that. They were too busy telling me that turning in crimes doesn't work. Well, if all these people who are poor believe that the law doesn't work, then I believe that we should give these broke people firearms and let them defend themselves. If there was a war between the United States and Russia today, I can tell you I would not be on the United States' side. This is a disgusting place filled with disgusting people. The kindest thing that the world can do for Americans would be to nuke us. If you nuke the United States of America, you get rid of a whole bunch of predators all at once. You also get rid of a lot of victims too, but on the bright side, those victims won't be victims anymore. Their pain will end because their predators will no longer have access to them. Without a friend or family member making these calls with me and taking it seriously when they do so, Nothing's gonna happen. Nobody will investigate anything. And instead of helping me, a disabled person, to do these things for myself, they will exploit the shit out of the fact that I'm incapable. Hate is a strong word, but I hate this country. And as far as the people in it goes, there's no good people here. A good person isn't going to make excuses for your predators. A good person wants to know the truth. A good person will hear both sides. A good person cares about the truth. This is the one thing that no American, other than myself, actually cares about. These police officers are more interested in preventing the truth from coming forward. Meanwhile, without a friend or family member to look at the evidence and verify it, it don't matter because I can't turn it in by myself. I'm asking for assisted termination of life to be legal. I'm not pro-Russia. I'm anti-United States. You guys want to talk shit on the communists? God damn, America ain't any better. I grew up in the system, being treated like less than a human being. When you have to try to turn in these crimes to these agencies as a disabled person, you need someone to advocate for you. That means that they speak for you. In order to speak for you, they need to know what's going on. The reason I need you to speak with me, not for me, with me, so that my voice is heard and my evidence is seen. I'm tired of being abused for trying to turn in abuse. I'm tired of being treated like I deserve the abuse because I told the truth. I'm tired of my predators making excuses. And those predators in specific are the predators we're supposed to go to for help. You think bullying me into going to my family for help, you think that's okay? Well, it's not. All my family did was take advantage of me. That's all they've ever done. My mom had a choice between her kids and her cocaine. She chose her cocaine. I went to the internet to show evidence because no police officer would look at it. None of the places that I was sent to that are supposed to help would look at it. And then long after the fact, then they're saying, oh, you can send us evidence. Really? Well, now we got another issue. The issue that you can't be trusted. The issue that your agency can't be trusted. The issue that you allowed me to be harmed to the point that there is too much evidence to even send. Too much evidence to go through. Meanwhile, I have to find a friend or a family member. I never had one. I never had an actual friend. An actual friend cares when you're being abused. An actual friend will look at the evidence. An actual friend will help you to turn it in. An actual friend will not make you go in alone. I tried to turn in my predators. And between my evidence and their slander, you'll ignore the evidence. I need a safe way to turn in the evidence. Making me turn it in alone is not safe. You lying to me and telling me that you tried to turn this stuff into the police is not safe. And it is a lie. Because if you tried to turn it in alone, you didn't try to turn it in. It's not just the crimes that were committed against me by the Bollingers and the police. It's also the crimes committed by others because of the slander by the Bollingers and the police. Sure, there's plenty of evidence shows that it's slander, but it doesn't make any difference when nobody will look at it. This country is disgusting. The people in this country are disgusting. You want to complain that life isn't fair, nobody will help you, but you won't help anybody else, will you? Will you help out the victims of physical assaults? Yes? No? Is it gender dependent? You'll only help out women? Only women can be victims? You will believe anything said by a woman and refuse to look at evidence because a woman lied to you. That's not okay. I need to be allowed to turn this into a human being who's going to listen. Not someone who's going to victimize me for trying to get help. I was told by the police before Natalie was killed that I had to ask my predators to stop. Otherwise, they couldn't do anything. Of course, when I asked Natalie Bollinger to stop, she played victim. And called me mentally ill to try to deter people from listening to me. It's not my fault that you did stupid shit. Fuck this goddamn country and everyone in it. Don't tell me you're a good person, because you're not. You've never tried to look at the evidence and never tried to help turn it in. This is why I am still being abused. None of you are helping to turn it in. It's more entertaining to watch me fall flat on my face and get victimized again, isn't it? Why would you hope for any American to do the right thing. I mean, these guys elected a goddamn pedophile to be the goddamn president, for Christ's sake. Anybody who stands up for the United States is my enemy. They have made themselves my enemy. Because there is no United States. The Constitution is fucking toilet paper.